Did you know LEGO canceled a wave of sets? I didn't until a few days ago. So let me lay out the story. Now, this guy on Instagram named the LEGO Empire, who I'll leave a link to in the description, put together this amazing essay on the canceled wave of LEGO Star Wars. Now, this not only involves a wave, but this also involves a huge part of the LEGO Star Wars community, Sir Von Lego. Now, Sir Von Lego was a very highly praised leaker way back in the days before YouTube and Instagram were a thing where leaks happened. There were these forums online like Brix where you could basically type in stuff about LEGO, which was really cool. Now, this man had basically been leaking sets from 2007 all the way up to 2018, and he was really good at it. First set he predicted was a Sith Infiltrator, and he went on to predict pretty much every set, and when you heard what he said, you took it as fact. This man had been kicked from the community, or he left because the community basically pushed him out, which is a totally garbage thing to do. Now, the LEGO Empire has a bit of an essay type thing on it, so I'm going to be reading to you that, and it's going to take a little while, so stay with me here. Now, basically, he describes Sir Von Lego as a polite and honest individual, and he only wanted to, help out the community, and he was in what was called the golden age of the LEGO community, and he basically predicted the sets. He was a well-known member. You could go back to watch all the leak videos from 2017, 2016, 2015. You're likely to hear his name mentioned, and he had a huge impact, which is without a doubt. Now I am going to be telling you the sets that are coming out because they're essential to the rest of this story, as well as a possible loophole which I think they were canceled and why they were canceled. Now first up, we were supposed to get 75215, the Resistance transport ship. Now this was supposed to come with C-3PO, Lieutenant Connix, a 9-Num, a Resistance soldier, and Episode 8 Princess Leia. Now first off, I think this makes a lot of sense. I believe this was supposed to be around $30. If I pull up the information, it says it's going to be somewhere around $30-40 is what they predicted. They have it in euros, so I'm really not good with that. But basically, that was supposed to be one set, which is super cool, and I think it would have made a ton of sense. I don't know why that hasn't been made. 75216, the Throne Room Duel, which did happen, but in a different way than they described, and I'll get into the hard details with that. And finally, the big one is 75217, the Republic V-Wing Turret Fighter, aka the V-19 Torrent. Now, this is a Republic fighter ship, and it was supposed to come with a clone trooper pilot, a Obi-Wan Kenobi, I guess a realistic Phase 1 style Captain Rex and Commander Cody, Plo Koon, even a droideka. And that was supposed to be around $70-80, which is amazing, and I'm really sad that that was canceled. Basically, the Empire describes that January 14th, 2018, the day everything changed. At 6:18 Eastern Standard Time of January 14th, Jeremy, from this other website, different guy, from Rebel Scum, posted an article called LEGO Summer 2018 List Editions, which listed 3 sets that were supposedly coming this year. So those sets that I just mentioned were the ones he predicted, giving some great detail on that. He had an article about that. And this is where Sir Von Lego comes in. Now, Sir Von Lego came in, and if you read the article that guy put in, you will notice that these sets and rumors are not 100% confirmed. The guy didn't 100% confirm them. But on February 3rd, Sir Von Lego apparently attended a private toy fair where he saw these upcoming sets, at least preliminary sets, and he had since gone, obviously, to delete that image, but basically, he said he saw these sets and confirmed them. And that basically made everyone super hyped because, we're getting a new Clone Wars set. 2018 was a very dry year for Clone Wars. In 2017 and 16 and 15, it was extremely dry for prequel stuff, so I guess I could understand why people would be notably excited. But yeah, basically, he confirmed the rumors, and that completely made everyone lose their mind. They thought that they were going to get this set. We were getting 9-Num, we were getting Praetorian Guards, we were getting Captain Rex and Cody. And, obviously there was a lot of hype. The V-19 Turret was even supposed to come with a speeder bike attached to it, which sounds sick. Now, the $70 price on the throne room, I'm saying dollar, it's in euros, but I'm just going to say dollars. So that was supposed to be a $70 throne room. It was originally supposed to be $20, but, it changed up. It is a little messy. And then he also guessed that it would come with the guards and Kylo. That turned out to be correct, but that's not that big of a speculation. Now, there's a huge, writing thing right here. Basically, later on into 2018, Sir Von Lego, these sets didn't come out later in 2018. Now, I have a bit of a theory on this. So as you all know, Solo had been in a development for a while for Star Wars, and LEGO wasn't exactly sure when it would come out. Now, the thing that's interesting is the Solo wave was abnormally small for a movie wave of sets. I know it was just a weird release. I remember that release happening, and I was like, what's going on? Like there was like 4 sets, and they were released like in the middle of May. Like, that's an odd time to release sets, an entire wave, generally speaking. And that just kind of threw everything off. But my theory is, that these sets were canceled because of the solo sets. My guess is back in the day, these basically LEGO was planning on releasing these 3 sets that I just mentioned, and what happened was essentially, you know, they're coming in, okay, we need solo sets. So they put together the TIE Fighter, the train, and all of the other ones. The set number for the transport ship is the same number as the A-Wing set, which coincidentally, the new modern 2019 green A-Wing comes with Lieutenant Connix, the same as they predicted in that rumor. Now, even on top of that, the little train set that came with Solo, the train set that was way overpriced and everyone thought it was extremely overpriced, around $80, had the same number as the V19 Torrent. Coincidence? I think not. I'll leave a link again to this article because it's great. I think what LEGO Empire did was fantastic on this work, but I think it's extremely interesting. Now, with those set numbers having the set number that still actually was also used for the throne room set was, I believe, the one they used on the throne room set that came out in LEGO. So basically, it just kind of got mixed up with prices, and they might have been working with some designs. I know the build of that set was around $70 or something along those lines, and that was super expensive for, you know, what it was. The figures were decent, but I don't think, it was a smaller build. It wasn't like $70 build. Which leads me to my theory that these sets were all canceled because of Solo. I know the Solo wave, I guess, could have been dropped. I thought the Solo wave was decent. I didn't see problems with it being rushed. Sort of like this year, we've had some rush sets, it feels like, but this one did not feel that way at all. And now the real thing that I just want to talk about is what we missed out on. I mean, we would have gotten Captain Rex, Cody in their newer style Phase 1 appearance. We would have gotten our first Plo Koon in 4 years, and now it's been, I believe, 6 since we've gotten one. And we also would have gotten a 9 Num, which I don't believe we've even gotten in LEGO. We've gotten 10 Num. We might have gotten 9 Num. I can't honestly remember for the life of me, so I'm just going to assume we don't have it. And obviously, Episode 8 Leia would have been great, too. We got Episode 8 Luke, and, you know, kind of missing Leia in there. We had Episode 7 Leia and Resistance Leia, but it's just not the same figure. I think it's kind of a cruddy build, and I think it could have been so much better, and especially the outfit she wears in Episode 8 is, you know, really cool for whatever you think about Episode 8. They had good props. Overall, I want to hear what you guys think. Do you guys wish this wave came out? Obviously, I did. Would you have rather Solo came out, or would you rather had these sets come out? It's really up to you. I think I personally would have rather had these, and maybe they could have done Solo a little later, since the movie, you know, bombed anyway. But with that said, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the other things. I will see you all in the next one. Remember to peace out and stay awesome.